We'll move him over and we'll give you a story in a second.
Okay. Time 2:56.
Thank you.
Hey, I thought it was okay.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Alright, this is a 20-year-old male, presumed opioid overdose. He was found unresponsive by his mother. She said, this is his mother, she came with us. States that he just got out of rehab yesterday. We administered Narcan in the field as there was evidence of heroin paraphernalia. He has fresh track marks on bilateral arms on his EJ as well. Unknown what his ingestion was, unknown if there was other substances. He was actually apneic, but he had pulses when we first encountered him. In transit, he became pulseless. Started CPR. He's been in PEA. He's received epinephrine. It was a basic airway, and he has an IO in his left tibia.
How's he bagging that?
Tagging easy right now.
Okay, why don't we pause for a rhythm check? Let's get a dose of epinephrine ready. Epi, going in now. 2:58.
They have to get his heart beating again.
No pulses, resume compressions.
Still bagging, okay.
I'm gonna get set up for a central line.
Alright, still bagging, alright.
Great. Why don't we pause for another rhythm check? You can intubate.
Alright, so we'll set up to intubate.
Yep. Got it.
Alright, so can I please have PT2 stylet? We're gonna need a 10cc syringe.
Yep.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay. Ready.
Okay, we're gonna
Ready
pause.
to pause?
Yep.
Pausing compressions.
Okay.
We'll give another dose of epi.
So I want you to look at the screen over there,
Okay, great.
because they're intubating now. You're going to see his vocal cords
Okay.
on the screen. Okay? And the vocal cords is where the tube has to go to get into the lung. And you're going to see Dr. Griswold slide that tube in there. It's beautiful, perfect intubation.
That's going to help him breathe.
It's going to help him
Alright.
breathe. You'll
Great
see
job,
a big
Matt.
difference. You'll see his chest rising up and down.
Alright.
once
Alright.
Can we bag him?
So,
Bagging. We're gonna resume compressions now and give another dose of epinephrine. It's gonna
Bagging,
take a
okay?
while.
Alright, coming out.
everything he needs right now.
There we go.
Oh, is he coming back?
Do we have a pulse? Yep, pulse. We have a pulse.
Okay.
Great. 80. Great.
Perfect. Okay.
Why don't
Is he
we?
okay?
Cycle the blood pressure.
Let's get a blood pressure. Let's get a ventilator. Let's get a chest X-ray. We'll call the ICU.
He's gonna put pulse.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna be
make
okay. He's gonna be okay. He'll have
Alright.
to stay in for a few days.
Great. 97%.
He'll have to stay in for a few days. We'll walk you through everything. Okay.
Jill, you okay to go for
Slowly.
this? We're gonna talk to mom.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Griswold, nice to meet you. This is Dr. Devlin. We're just taking care of your son. What happened?
I thought he was in the shower and it was taking so long, and I went upstairs and the bathroom was open, but his bedroom was shut, and I kept banging on the door and he wouldn't answer me. And when I went in, he wasn't breathing and he was like blue. And I didn't even, I thought he was gone, and I didn't have any Narcan, but I called right away, and they came.
Okay, no, you did the right thing. He's okay now. He's safe. We're taking good care of him. Anything he could have possibly gotten into? Kind of what's been going on?
Just got out of rehab.
Okay.
I think it was heroin, but I thought he had stopped.
Okay. Had he had a heroin problem before?
Yes.
Okay. This is typical. This is very much so when you're right out of rehab, you're one of the most susceptible for overdose because what happens is your body loses its tolerance. So you go back to using the same amount you used before, but now it packs a much bigger punch than it did previously. So this makes sense. Is there anything else that you could have gotten into? Anything else like benzos, Xanax, Ativan?
No, he was really
okay.
struggling with the opiate, and he really wanted to get off of it.
Okay.
And he's been home for about 4 days, and he was doing good. I was taking him to a meeting.
Uh-huh. Okay. So right now he's stable. He stopped breathing. It was because of why he stopped breathing, probably because of the opioids, and that's what caused his heart to stop.
Okay.
And so we were able to get his heart restarted. He still has the breathing tube in place right now.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to keep that in until he's able to breathe by himself again. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him up to our ICU right now. We're going to make sure he stays safe. And then when we get him up there, they continue to take care of him, make sure anything that comes up later on, so pneumonias, things like that, they can take care of.
Okay.
Okay, so the important part right now is just that he's here, he's safe. We have our machine breathing for him. His heart's working on its own.